Hi Cancer, welcome to Sophquest. Welcome in if you are new and welcome back if you're a subscriber. Also, I want to mention if you are a Sophquest Synergy subscriber, my other channel, then I'm asking if you would move house with me because all of your weeklies are going to be done on this new channel. That old channel was quiet for too long and the metrics weren't helping us to thrive. So I think that we're going to start over brand new. So please do subscribe if you're interested. And I would really very much appreciate having you here. Okay, Cancer, for you this week for May 31st through June 6th, we are right in between eclipses and we have begun Mercury retrograde. So that's all about communication and marketing and technology. It is about how you think, how you speak, how you communicate, and how you move through the world with others. So there's your card. Same as Aries. So, this could be a time where you're going to slow down. Take your time, double check, triple check, maybe wait a little while before signing any new paperwork if you're able to do so, just because it usually does come back up for review if it's done during a Mercury retrograde. Also, things that you've done prior to now could be coming back up for review at this time, and that could be pretty much anything. Okay, so I have shuffled for you and pulled one Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid, and I'm going to read it for you. And now I am shuffling the Vision Quest Tarot by Guy and Sylvie Winter and Joe Dosset. That's a beautiful Native American deck and that I love. So I'm going to lay a 9 card for you now. And then I'll read the Wisdom of the Oracle for you. All right? Your card already popped out for that one. Now, take 3 deep cleansing breaths, if you would, to calm down your body, drop your shoulders. Try to get your feet on the ground and take a deep breath. Bring down the cortisol. Raise up your serotonin and dopamine levels in your brain, clear the mind, release some tension. All right. Now, Cancer. I'm just going to pull one card that pops out for you, and then we will cut the deck. And there it is. Okay. Time to, beautiful card. Time to cut the deck. All right. Cancer for the week of May 31st through June 6th. We have the 10 of Water, the 8 of Fire. Gorgeous. Wait till you see these cards. I'll show you all the cards. And we'll talk about the big picture as well as each row. Okay. Then we have the Sun of Water. We have the small medicine wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 5 of Air. We have the 6 of Water. Well, we've got fire, air, and water here. We have the Balance card, which is the Justice. So we have a couple right now of major arcana cards. We have the 9 of Air. And we have 7, the Spiritual Warrior. That is your card. That is your card, Cancer. This is the Chariot card in this deck called the Spiritual Warrior. Moving yourself forward. That's a good card to end your reading with here. And you're on the table when you show up in your own energy. That really means your energy is strong and you have somewhat of a self-assurance. I see there's a blip, but I think it's just the energies right now. We are between a lunar eclipse, a total lunar eclipse that was last week, and then next week we're coming into a new moon in Gemini, also a solar eclipse. These are big energies, and right here in the middle is a little bit of respite as Mercury slows down and we have time to think for a little bit. Mercury is going to stay retrograde in Gemini throughout June. So it will be a time to really revisit things and take some time to perhaps realize what we need to reconsider and redo. Okay? That might come up. Might come up for revision, some things. Also, be mindful of your car, your computers, things like that. Things like that usually have glitchy moments during Mercury retrograde, anything that needs for communication or travel. Okay, so that's time room. On the bottom of the deck today, we have the Nine of Earth. Beautiful. The Nine of Earth is about being self-sufficient. It's about being comfortable in your environment and doing all right, doing pretty well. Maybe even financially having some abundance come in. So that's a really good thing with the Nine of Earth. It's a growing garden. Okay, Cancer? So that's a beautiful thing. All right, from Colette Baron reading, the time for a nap is your card. So maybe you're going to take a little respite period. 24. All right, your message today. Time for a nap. Rest, rejuvenate, and renewal. Rejuvenation and renewal. Temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. Cancer, that's beautiful for you because Gemini is your 12th house. That's deep stuff. And right now, we actually have Jupiter in the natural 12th house of the zodiac, which is Pisces, which really means that it is a time for your dreams to arise and for the mystery and the mystical and what is yet to be realized, those dreams of yours, they're coming. They're coming toward you. You might be dreaming a lot at night and having very vivid dreams. So I would maybe keep a journal next to your bed so you can remember them, or talking to your phone so that you can really, just get some good insight and wisdom from your dreams. I think it's going to be a good time for that for you, Cancer. All right, so it also says, this is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of any goals, lists, or desires right now. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind, Mercury retrograde in Gemini, the overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you. That's Jupiter in Pisces. Absent any force or conscious direction as you observe without engagement now. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction as you observe with engagement now. So it's like, let it come to you. Just let life happen and come to you right now, and sit in the seat of abundance and just be grateful for what you've got right now. Right? It's not getting what you want, it's wanting what you've got. Right? With that song. I love that song. All right, so I'm trying to think of her name. It's not getting what you want, it's wanting what you've got. Sheryl Crow, right? It's in one of her songs. Okay, so let me take a big look at this. Let's do some more breathing. Let's see what we have here. Well, I see 3 major arcana for you right now. And considering that you're just supposed to just take it easy right now, I think that this looks so lovely. And I think that whatever might be happening in the midst of your environment, if there's any conflict or negativity or maybe negative thinking, anything like that, or worry, because I'm seeing it as worry, you're going to get the insights that you need to solve your problem. That I'm seeing first. I also see that a message of love might be coming in for you from the past that's going to help move you forward. Someone's here for you, Cancer. Someone's here for you. And I think your family life is also going to come into a better balance if it's been family that's been a little bit out of sorts and you've been kind of separated alone and on your own for a while, just to give yourself some space if there's been any kind of family conflict. The Nine of Earth, or the Nine of Pentacles, in this deck, the Nine of Earth says accumulation. So because you got this right here, where you're not supposed to be pushing too hard, right, just letting things be, I think this is really about just appreciating where you are, appreciating what you've got, and allowing the universe to work for you. allowing the universe to bring at you what it is that is due to you. Because I think you've worked very hard for it. And I think you've grown the garden, and I think that the harvest is going to come in for you. Okay? I really do. 10 of Cups, 10 of water, fulfillment. And this usually involves, the family of people that you live life with, in and amongst your proximity. People who live near you, with you, around you, that you spend time with. This is a happy life. So this is what you're hopeful for. And I think this is what's inside what you've been worried about. So if it's a family issue, I think that you're gaining some insights during Mercury retrograde. I think that you're going to be receiving some news, communication, texts, emails, funny things on the internet, back and forth. And it'll just feel nice with the Sun of Water. This is the Knight of Cups, and that's love coming toward you. So every loving little message, little text, little cartoon, little emoji, all that cool stuff between family members and friends right now, it's kind of our lifeline, isn't it? We've all been staying inside more and having to avoid crowds with COVID. So I think that this is saying to sit in this seat of appreciation that even though you're on your own right now, having to do what it is separate from others, this helps. It helps keep those lines of communication open. And it helps you cross those bridges, the bridges that you've spent years building with your family and friends. This is a lot of energy and communication happening in Gemini season, which makes perfect sense. Okay? So I think this is saying loving words, loving communication is really, that's the advice right now for you. With the small medicine wheel, the 5 of fear, and the 6 of cups, the 6 of water, it's really saying that change is happening. That whatever was worrying you, the things that you were afraid of, that that your people didn't understand about you, what you didn't understand about them, whatever the conflicts were. I mean, even in families today, I've heard things that are like, almost like Civil War time, brother versus brother and all of that. We're in a time of great polarity in many ways. But, families are there, no matter what. And no matter whom agrees with whom, just send the loving messages that are from your heart, and don't engage in the stuff that worries you or makes you afraid that the relationship isn't going to be okay. All right? Don't worry about those things right now. What this is saying, Cancer, is kind words, kind deeds, kind love, and let the rest just go. Like water off a duck's back right now for you, Cancer, okay? So that's the change that's happening. And the universe is helping you with that with the time clock here. And this fear, this 5 of swords, is the negativity of somebody's calling and complaining, whatever. Just send them something funny, make them laugh, right? Get back to your balance, because this is what you care about. This is what you care about. And, the 6 of cups is usually about happy memories of times that are pleasant. It's things we enjoy. This is what it's telling you to remember, especially with the Sun of Water above it. Loving kindness, simple pleasures, easy conversations, brings about the balance that you need, that harmony, the fair play. Fair play. Be fair. And if they're not fair, and maybe you get a little hurt, 9 of Swords, and you start worrying, I don't even know if I can even have a relationship with this family member because they drive me crazy. Right? Everybody's got that in their family. So it's just saying, be the spiritual warrior. Rise above that and have better understanding. With these feathers, it represents our communication, what we know. And it's saying, make sure you're telling yourself the story that you really care about moving forward with these people. You love these people. And things are changing. We're coming back together. We're going to understand each other again and figure out what really matters to each other and how to be fair to each other and just radically accept that we're different and we have different feelings and thoughts about things that are happening in the world today. It's a big time in our history, and there's a lot to process, a lot to integrate. But standing in your own values, in your own morals, your own virtues, your own principles, well, that's highly appropriate. Be yourself. Stand in your truth. Stand in what you know and what you can lean on, what you've grown over time. Be who you are, right? But allow yourself to enjoy all the good stuff and let go. Let go of all those words that just don't really matter in the end. You know? Alright, so rest, relax, take it easy, and allow yourself to have some fun time, okay? And if you see someone without a smile, give them yours. It's kind of your message right now. Alright, Cancer, I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you give me a thumbs up and click that notification bell if you decide to subscribe so that you'll know when the weekly's up and ready for you to listen to. Okay, take care. I'll talk to you next week. Thanks so much.